YouTube, what the fuck is going on? Listen, hey, as you can tell by today's title, it's going to be the 25 strangest last meal requests on death row. That is what we're going to be reacting to today. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. But before we do, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you like this type of content, or if you're just enjoying my channel, my personal brand. It really helps me out, and I love interacting with you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start the video. Got some coffee.
You probably know of the customary ritual of granting a prisoner a last meal before their execution. These vary from country to country, especially depending on the country's stance on capital punishment. But in the United States, most states grant the meal request not right before execution, but a day or two beforehand under the euphemism special meal. While you can't always count on your request being granted, there have been some prisoners that have requested meals that are interesting enough to take a look at. You're watching.
Chat, what would be your last meal, bro? Cause I know me, I'm getting me a nice steak. I'm already thinking about it, like I'm on death row. But nah, like a nice steak, medium rare, with some like. I'm gonna keep thinking on it as the video goes. I'll let you know at the very end.
Top trending, and today we're taking a look at 25 distinctly weird last meal requests. We're starting the list off with an entry that's both kind of funny but also kind of sad at the same time. David Leon Woods wanted a birthday cake for his final meal. He wasn't executed on his birthday, but perhaps he just wanted to celebrate one last time. For number 24, we have Andrew Lackey. Andrew just requested a very interesting combination of food at his execution in 2013. Turkey bologna, french fries, and grilled cheese.
Yo, what? Bologna and grilled cheese? Man, my boy, they probably just went to the back and got that shit out the kitchen, man.
I don't see how the turkey bologna would go well with any of this, but hey, to each their own. Lackey was also the first person to be executed in the state of Alabama since 2011. Poor Alabama.
Damn.
You were doing so well, and one guy just ruined everything. At number 23, we have Ajmal Kasab. Kasab, who was executed in India for being involved in the 2008 terrorist attack in Mumbai, actually declined a last meal. But he's still worthy to be on this list because instead of giving him nothing, the prison just decided to give him a basket of tomatoes. Maybe he hated tomatoes, who knows?
Bro, hey, imagine that's probably his worst. That's probably his worst food, man. I don't know if any of you guys been in the prison system or not. I work in the prison system, and that's what people will do. If you say you don't like something, they'll give you a shit ton of what you don't like, right? That's why a lot of people just don't say anything.
At number 22, we have Alton Coleman, a terrible person. Largely because he's a serial killer, but also because of his final meal. It starts out innocent enough. Fried chicken breast, salad with French dressing, sweet potato pie with whipped cream, French fries, collard greens, onion rings, cornbread, broccoli with melted cheese, biscuits and gravy, and a cherry coke. But his main request was a well-done filet mignon smothered with mushrooms.
What the hell? Why? Why'd they give him all that?
Well done, filet mignon. That should have been considered a crime too.
Thanks.
Number 21, Christopher Brooks was a simple man with simple wishes. All he wanted for his final meal were 2 peanut butter cups and a Dr. Pepper.
Hey, Dr. Pepper is valid, bro. That's a valid choice. Dr. Pepper, man. I live by Dr. Pepper, man. My veins are pumping Dr. Pepper, bro. That will definitely be on my last meal request. A fucking Dr. Pepper, ice cold with a refrigerated cup, like the cup's been in the freezer or something. Yeah.
Sounds like a delicious meal.
Tasty.
At number 20, we have Adolf Eichmann. Eichmann was one of the major organizers of the Holocaust and was executed in 1962 in Israel. Declining a special meal, he just requested a bottle of caramel red wine, a popular wine.
That is the most German thing I've ever heard in my
fucking
life.
Food, which included cheese, bread, olives, and tea. Before his execution, he drank half of the bottle, wanting to get drunk before the execution of his own.
That's valid.
Roger Casement makes our list at number 19 for his request. All he requested for his last meal was a communion wafer. Shortly before his execution, he converted to Catholicism and stated he wanted to go to my death with the body of my God as my last
piece of
meal.
bread.
Number 18 goes to Liddell Lee. Besides having a funny name, he's also likely the most recent case on this list, with his execution taking place in 2017. His request is similar to Roger Casement's, as Liddell simply chose to receive Holy Communion as his last meal.
See, that's one thing I don't understand is like all these people turn to like they think they're making a statement and they're not making a statement. My boy, go all out, boy, go all out. Like if you can, I would, I ain't settling for no damn rat patty. That's for damn sure.
Timothy McVeigh, who caused the Oklahoma City bombing in 1995 that killed over 150 people, requested 2 pints of mint chocolate chip ice cream as his final meal before his execution by lethal injection. That's a lot of ice cream.
I fucks with the
Maybe
ice
a bit
cream,
too
for real,
much.
for real.
In our number 16 spot is Robert Dale Conklin. Robert is
Georgia.
by far the fanciest man on our list. His last meal consisted of filet mignon wrapped in bacon, deveined
Ooh.
shrimp sauteed in garlic butter with lemon, a baked potato with butter, sour cream, chives, real bacon bits, corn on the cob, asparagus with hollandaise sauce, French bread
Chat.
with butter, goat cheese, cantaloupe, apple pie with vanilla bean ice cream, and an iced tea.
Hey, man, hey. I might have to go to the store in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Get me one of these meals, you know what I'm saying? Or, chat, I should try one of the Death Row last meals requests, huh? Hold on.
Seems like he has great taste. Then again, he murdered a man using a screwdriver to the ear, and afterwards
How is he getting away with putting this stuff on YouTube, bro? That's a real crime scene.
dissected the body and put the parts into a garbage can, so maybe he doesn't have the best taste. Our number 15 position goes to Thomas J. Grasso. There are a few people on this list who are notable for requesting ridiculous amounts of food. Thomas J. Grasso is one of those. The double murderer requested 2 dozen steamed mussels, 2 dozen steamed clams, half a dozen barbecued spare ribs, a Burger King double cheeseburger, 2 strawberry milkshakes, half a pumpkin pie with whipped cream,
the
and
ribs
diced strawberries.
and the
he also
burger.
ordered a 16-ounce can of spaghetti and meatballs, which he wanted to be served at room temperature. However, he complained in a public
He's a psychopath. He's a fucking psychopath to have his SpaghettiOs served to him at fucking room temp.
statement that he had actually ordered SpaghettiOs, not just normal spaghetti. I almost feel bad for the guy, but then again, maybe not. Number 14 on this list goes to John Wayne Gacy. John
Oh, I
Wayne
know
Gacy
him.
was executed in 1994 for murdering and sexually assaulting 33 young boys while dressed up as a clown. His last meal wasn't as insane as him, but still a bit crazy. Fried shrimp, a bucket of KFC original recipe chicken, fries,
So, fun fact, he was actually a franchise owner of KFC, which is kind of crazy to think about, right?
and lastly, a pound of strawberries. Yes, a pound. Strawberries are tasty, but that seems a bit excessive to
Yeah,
us.
that's a lot of fucking
At number
strawberries.
13, we have Stephen Woods. Woods was executed in 2011 for the murder of a young couple. His last request was quite a big one as well. 2 pounds of bacon, a large 4-meat pizza, 4 fried chicken breasts, 2 drinks each of Mountain Dew, Pepsi, root beer, and sweet tea, 2 pints of
Damn.
ice cream, 5 chicken fried steaks, 2 hamburgers with bacon,
boy is gunning
fries,
for a
and
heart
a
attack
dozen garlic
before the
breadsticks
actual
with
date was
marinara on
killed,
the
man.
side. At number 12, we have Peter J. Menil. One of the largest death row inmate meals in history was requested by Menil. He asked for 20 beef tacos, 20 beef enchiladas, 2 double cheeseburgers, a jalapeno pizza, fried chicken,
Holy
spaghetti,
fuck.
fruitcake, half of a chocolate cake, half of a vanilla cake, cookies and cream, and caramel pecan fudge ice cream, 2 Cokes, 2 Pepsis, 2 root beers, and 2 glasses of orange
God
juice.
damn.
Sounds delicious, if excessive. Number
That's a
11.
lot.
Ricky Ray Rector's last meal doesn't seem that strange. He asked for a steak, fried chicken, cherry Kool-Aid, and a slice of pecan pie. What's strange, however, is that he didn't eat the pecan pie. Instead, he told the prison that he was, quote, saving it for later.
That's
At
like
number
a
10, we
fucking
have
fucked
Troy
up joke.
Davis, a man who may have been executed for a crime he didn't even commit. He
Ooh.
didn't request a last meal, allegedly just stating that this meal wouldn't be his last, which is fairly ominous. Our number 9 goes to Steven Anderson. Anderson's request also starts out normal, but quickly takes a weird turn. He ordered 2 grilled cheese sandwiches, a pint of
Valid.
cottage cheese, a hominy corn
Not
mixture,
valid.
a slice of
Not
peach
valid.
pie,
Not
chocolate chip
valid.
ice cream, and lastly,
Not
radishes.
valid.
Lots of
Not
radishes.
valid.
The guy just must have loved radishes. Our number 8 is Gary Carl Simmons Jr. Gary is another person who simply ordered a giant amount
Jesus
of food.
fuck.
1 Pizza Hut Supreme deep dish pizza with double mushrooms, double onions, double jalapeno peppers, and double pepperoni.
Psychopath for
a
double
second pizza
mushrooms.
with 3 cheeses, olives, bell peppers, tomatoes, garlic, and Italian sausage. 10 8-ounce packs each of Parmesan cheese and ranch dressing. 8
Ew.
ounces of jalapeno nacho cheese. 4 ounces of sliced jalapenos. 2 20-ounce cherry Cokes. 2 large strawberry shakes. 2 pints of strawberry ice cream, and 1 family-sized bag of Doritos nacho cheese flavor. He actually managed to finish half
He
of the
ate
meal.
all-
I know
oh.
I certainly wouldn't be able to.
Hell no.
Number 7. Ronnie Lee Gardner's meal may not sound very strange or crazy at first. Steak, lobster tail, apple pie with vanilla ice cream, and a 7-Up. However, in
That's not
addition to
bad.
the food, he also asked for the Lord of the Rings trilogy. He was even allowed to finish the whole trilogy before his execution. How nice of the wardens.
Bro, I'm picking the longest fucking TV series in history, my boy. Grey's Anatomy, line them up. The Simpsons, line them up.
Number 6 on our list is Victor Feguer. This is a really curious one. Feguer requested a single olive with the pit still in it. Maybe he loved olives. Maybe he had never tried one before. Who knows the reason? What's interesting is that after his execution, the olive pit was found in his suit pocket. According to some, the pit was actually buried with him. Number 5 is Odell Barnes. He's another criminal who didn't request a normal meal or even a joke meal to mess with the prison. Instead, he simply requested justice, equality, and world peace. A murderer advocating for world peace seems like a bit of an oxymoron, though.
Trying to be a
Number
fucking
4 might be one of the most
mysterious.
famous entries on this list. Lawrence Brewer, a white supremacist who committed the racially motivated murder of James Byrd Jr. in 1998, probably requested the biggest meal on this list. 2 chicken fried steaks and sliced onions dripping in gravy, a triple meat bacon cheeseburger with everything on the side, 1 cheese omelet with ground beef, tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, and jalapenos, a big bowl of fried okra with ketchup, 1 pound of barbecued meat, and half a loaf of white bread,
1 pound of barbecued
3
meat
fajitas with all the toppings, a Pizza Hut meat lovers pizza,
I want to know the
pint of
dollar
Bluebell
value
vanilla
behind
ice cream,
all these
a slab
meals.
of peanut butter fudge with crushed peanuts
Hold
on
on,
top,
did he say
Lover's
Bluebell?
Pizza, a pint of Bluebell vanilla ice cream, a
Bluebell,
slab of
hey,
peanut
that's
butter
that
fudge
shit,
with
my
crushed
boy.
peanuts on top, and 3 root beers. Back
That's
when he
that
was
shit.
executed, the Texas prison system allowed such giant orders, so his request was accepted. But when the food arrived, he didn't eat any of it, claiming that he just wasn't hungry. As of 2011,
Wow.
Texas has stopped granting last meal requests.
As they should.
Number 3 is potentially relatable to quite a few of us. Serial
I know
killer
her.
Eileen Wuornos apparently wasn't very hungry at all when she was on death row. Her final meal request was just a cup of coffee. To be fair, however, before requesting a meal, she had had a hamburger and some other snacks at the local prison canteen, so she was probably already full.
Some snacks.
We're almost at the strangest request on this list, but our number 2 spot comes pretty close to topping it. Philip Workman was executed for murdering a police officer, and he
Wow.
apparently didn't actually want a last meal. Instead, he requested that the prison would give a large vegetarian pizza to a homeless person in Nashville. The prison refused said offer, but the request inspired people to bring hundreds of pizzas to homeless shelters on the day Workman was executed.
I
That means he
mean-
actually caused something good to happen. Had he not killed someone, he could even be considered a good person.
True.
And finally, at
True.
number 1, and potentially the weirdest request on this list, we have James Edward Smith. Mr. Smith requested a lump of dirt. There's not much to say about this one. He apparently just really wanted to eat dirt before his death. Sadly, the prison denied this request and just gave him a cup of yogurt instead. Hopefully, he enjoyed that yogurt as much as he would have enjoyed the dirt.
Dirt.
And that's our list. Want to share some stories of last
Dirt.
meals we
Dirt. All right. So obviously we got to the very end, right? Those are some strange ones. There's some good ones. There's some really excessive ones. Cool, whatever. But my last room request: 2 medium well New York strips, mashed potatoes, potato wedges, 3 ice cold Dr. Peppers, 2 pints of cookies and cream, Bluebell ice cream. And that's it, man. I'm satisfied. I can go out. I can leave this world and be okay with life at that point. Right? Whatever I've done, I'm gonna eat my sorrow away. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hey, this has been today's video. I hope you like this type of video. If you are fucking with my content, if you're not fucking with my content, leave a comment. If you are fucking with it, fucking subscribe. Anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, man.